go main menu. Yeah, the Salar de Uyundi. That is the place. But we're like, what the fuck is this place? So we like just Googled like Salt Flat Andes, and then it came up. I'm like, oh. So, what was that airport code? We're going to. I lost it again. And right there. Let's we'll stick with prop planes. Here, let's do one in the Cessna 172. It's a classic for a reason. Okay. Enable failures. And then you can set like times and things for it to like, you know, chance of it going. So we're gonna go there. Are we starting at? Oh no, that's not the elevation. That's the length of the runway. Okay. Fly north and then east to see some volcanoes. These Bear Hunter, that's a great question. I feel like these vanilla built-in planes are better high quality than anything I've ever seen vanilla out of the box. Just gorgeous to look at. Systems really implement. What surprised me especially was the airliners, right? We will load into the Boeing, maybe the Dreamliner or maybe the 747 or something like that at some point. What amazed me is out of the box how all the systems are done. Great FMS. I mean, the Dreamliner even is all like glass cockpit, like, you know, systems and everything like that. And really well implemented in a way that I hadn't really seen out of the box properly done before, which is really cool. Go to Mount Olympus and fly among the gods. Which Mount Olympus though? We did a fly around Cyprus the other day, just hanging out with Essential and a Kiss for Luck, and they have a Mount Olympus too. It's like, wow, how many of them are there? Is that one of the volcanoes? That could be. All right, brake off, turbines to full. Let's go. What's beeping at me here? So we are at Goma International Airport. This is in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Let me just do the takeoff here. Done and done. Landing gear up. Oh, wait, we can't do that on this plane. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn around here in a scoot. Whoops. Oh, shit, my speed. It's like taking a second to look around, think about what I was going to say. Almost stalled out here and gone for a crash landing. Let's level out a bit and build up a bit of speed. I think I rotated too quickly, too early, is what happened. So let me just fly a little bit more level here. I don't want to remove my flaps yet. I'm not really climbing, but I'm also not really building any speed. I mean, yeah, we are at 5,000 feet to start off with. That's not great on the engine. It's fine. Well, I was just waiting to raise flaps. I wanted to have a little bit more horizontal speed before I raise flaps. Now that we're up to 80 knots, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But still, and yeah, I want to turn right now because, you know, you tend to lose a little bit of height when you turn. Yeah, we're slow climb. I mean, yeah, the engine is pretty rich, probably. That is probably some... Well, that might be something. You lean. Bring up the EGT. No, we're losing exhaust temp. That's interesting. When I set the fuel flow to max, take a look at this. Look at the fuel flow. This is me at 99%, or 95% here. If I bring it all the way up to 100%, it actually drops the fuel flow. I think it might go into an automatic fuel flow mode when I max it out. Was my, like, engine temps or something not right? What's a guy got to do to gain some speed here? Alright. Maybe I was just getting spoiled with such light acrobatic planes and forgetting the sort of flight profile going on over here. Lock the differentials. Get out and push. Twitch advice, best advice. Alright. There you go. I mean, this is feeling a little better. We were pitching up a little too much, though. Come on. Nose down. Nose down. Keep up the speed. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. There you go. I'm just over 90 for a climb. I think our best rate of climb is a little slower than that, but that's going to be okay. Afterburner's turn to max. Can't raise the gear. No gear on this plane. Just trying to trim a little. I can be a little bit less pressure on the yoke. Alright, speed's about 85, climbing slightly. And we are climbing, but... Is this game going to have modding? Well, yeah, there's, I mean, tons of support for third-party stuff. It's also worth noting, actually, that there's even in the options, there's an option to toggle on developer mode. I don't know what it does yet, but it's there. Get some lighting on down here. Actually, there's probably a button to illuminate the instruments. Oh, the flood lighting worked pretty well. Just to put a little bit of light down here to counter some of the outside light. Okay. Speed's climbing again, and we're continue to climb a little ourselves, too. But yeah, I'm a little unsure, like... It feels like this doesn't have as much oomph as I would normally expect. And I'm wondering if I've got, you know, there's something that needs to be changed in the settings. I don't know. We're climbing slowly, without going too fast. I don't know. Maybe I just forgot what it was like to fly a 172, because I was flying the 152 before, and then, of course, all our little tiny acrobatic things. The parking brake. Maybe that's it. We just had the parking brake set, you guys. That's what's slowing us down. 6,000 feet is reduced engine power. And it does have a lower ceiling. That might just be it. It might be in large part the thin air, right? Thinner air means you get, you know, less lift on the wings, and the engine struggles a little bit more. It might entirely be that. There's no way this plane is making it over that thing. At all. Not gonna happen.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And if I put the mixture in full, it actually does decrease the fuel flow, because I think it goes to automatic fuel management, which is weird. I don't have that option set. Got whiskey and chocolate. Hold on one sec. I go into assistance. Aircraft systems? Yeah, auto mixture is turned off. Here. Just turn it on for this. I don't think it's making much of a difference. What's the whiskey and chocolate? What was that? Oh, it's homing pigeon again. Hold on. Refresh. I know it like shows it to me and then refreshes anyway. Hi Quill, contribution to the tomato juice and peanuts fund. Oh yes! That's what I need. I need a little flight snacks. Or something to drink. Maybe that'll help with my flying. Today I finally snapped and quit my soul-crushing job of 13 years. And I'm looking forward to lift off myself. And in the meantime, enjoy a few more live streams. Twigs, that's incredible. Oh yeah, I said homing pigeon. Oh, because it on the refresh, it did weird things to my eyes. I'm terribly sorry. This is from Twigs. That's huge. I hope that turns out to be, like, amazing. One of those amazing moments. Like it was for me when I quit my day job and committed to doing this full time. It was just a huge, just amazing win. And I'm so happy that I decided to take the plunge. So, fingers crossed for you. My dad made it up there at 71 and your plane can't. Yeah, Fageva's got great stories about, so your dad's from this area. Is that it? And you visited here as well. Although, if I recall correctly from your message, you only made it up about halfway to the volcano, huh? Engine temp is through the roof. You have oil pump issues. Well, the temp is within the green, but it's certainly at the higher end thereof. Yeah, there's probably something a little off here. The plane definitely feels like it's struggling. This guy. Hey, Merlin. Well, we can use the slew apparently to maybe cheat a little, get ourselves a bit higher up. Seriously, volcano. Now, did you say, you said in your message was something about volcanoes? So maybe like a few of these were, I'm assuming they're all dormant, right? Cheat into a better plane? Well, we'd have to reload the whole thing to change planes. Not that it's that long. But if we're going to cheat, we'll just cheat with a slew. Yeah, dormant. Yeah, I never trust, like, dormant. Like, what I want to hear is the volcano is dead. Finished. Kaput. Dormant means sleeping, which implies it can wake up. I don't like that idea. There are some missions. There's, sort of predefined activities. What I would like to see, although there's third-party websites that do exactly this, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I like the idea of, like, you load up and you're like, I don't know where I want to go today. And you get the game to, like, suggest something for you. Like, maybe you, like, sort of pick a plane or pick a class of plane that you would like. And then the game is like, okay, well, so you picked the Cessna 172. So fly from this town to this town. They're about 100 miles apart. You know, you're there for passenger delivery or something. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And it would just be a really interesting way for, to maybe find new places. Well, volcanoes are just relief ports for the Earth. Volcanoes are kind of like big pimples. They're Earth's pimples, really. I fly out into a hurricane. I've done that with in X-Plane with real weather turned on. I did actually fly in a hurricane once, I think in Florida, and in one of these planes, like a Cessna 172. And basically, I took off, and the plane instantly just went vroom, and that it was just gone. A geozit. Quill versus the volcano. Yeah, the we're still climbing, but so is the ground. The ground is definitely winning the climbing battle. We can try to climb a little faster. We're going to lose some airspeed, of course. Or maybe it'll just rise up perfectly for a nice, gentle landing. Hang on. Well, gentle it wasn't. But landing it was. Yay, we did it. Oh my god, you can see the caldera. Right? That's what that's called? Woo! And then the plane's like, I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this at all. Hands-free landing. We might have cracked a little bit the structure, but see now our speed's not so bad, or vertical speed's okay. Like our plane was having a hard time climbing, but it could handle this. Oh my gosh! Now, how could you land in there? Well, okay, if the ultralight could go this high, which theoretically it can. The ultralight could definitely land in there because it can land basically with like no forward motion whatsoever.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whoa, Bunny Bee, thank you. Greetings from Norway. Love your content. Well, Bunny Bee, thank you very much. And you were around for the Norwegian flight, right? I would certainly hope. Yeah, I wonder like if we could have done it with flaps. Like we'd lose airspeed. Like you get a lot more drag with flaps, but you get sort of. You get a more aggressive lift profile, but I think overall, it's not the solution. Look at how green. And there you go. See? This must be more volcano things. Actually, that looks like a volcano that was active not so long ago that I'd be comfortable. Why is... So this is an area that was still seismically active, or at least, like, volcanically active, clearly not that long ago. Because there hasn't been enough time for erosion to deal with all this nonsense. Does this mean the land here is, like, really fertile? Because typically that's what happens, right? What's the mining like over here? D.R.C, is this one of the places where you can get diamonds? Because that tends to be, they tend to be linked. That must be the Nyamaragira. Is that one of the volcano names? Last bit eruption was 2002? Half the city was destroyed. Fuck that. I'm never coming here. What? That's way too recent. Show Sudbury roots with mining questions. I know, right? Where the mine goes. What is that replying to Soki? Is this a new feature in Twitch where it tells people who they're responding to? That's amazing. 18 years ago was pretty recent on a geological timescale. Don't give me any shit for this. 18 years ago is pretty damn recent, geologically speaking. And put in context, that's not even half my life. New chat feature. That is really interesting. That is really interesting. Just me, or does it still look a little, lava-ish? I mean, there's no way. Or is it? Is this area, actually, is this area still geologically active? Like, is there, like, steam geysers and stuff over here? Because that's certainly what this looks like. This looks like an area you'd go, and you'd still be, like, seeing, like, vents of hot gas over here. Yes? Oh my, yeah. Holy crap! Yeah, see, I would have never run into this, like, there's so much to fly. Like, what are the odds that you just pick a random flight and would have seen this? Although, I say that, we did randomly pick a flight and discover that giant salt flat in Bolivia, so apparently anything can happen. Yeah, that's looking pretty hot and toasty over here. Should we try to land in the volcano? I'm assuming it's not actually, you know, hot and tasty. Hot and tasty? Might be getting a little hungry. It's been a little while since breakfast. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, those are some awfully bright spots. Hot stuff coming through. It's gonna melt our tires here. Let's try not to hit the tree. Okay, I do have the collision turned off because I just turned off all the realism settings, mostly so that I wouldn't have to worry about overstressing the airframe for these tours. I don't have a good sense of how close to the ground we are. I should have gone the other way so I could see my shadow. It's like on it's like when we play Kerbal Space Program. I'm getting little puffs of smoke. I think it's just skidding, but it makes me think that it's actually just tire melting. When we play Kerbal Space Program, and I always make sure to land on the sunny side of the planets. Now, part of it is so you can have solar panels and stuff active. Oh, don't clip the tree! Okay, no, we're fine. I think if we had collision on, that would have black screened us right there. Come on, build up some speed. Come on, go, 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 downhill. We got this. Yeehaw! I want to try that again with realism turned on. Maybe not right now. We got lots to do. Look over here too, like just oozing down. It's like when you get one of those molten chocolate cakes, except slightly less good for you. Yeah, I know Factorio has officially hit 1.0. If it wasn't for this goddamn coronavirus shit. Now, admittedly, my problems with it are, you know, less significant than a lot of other people's. But if it wasn't for this goddamn coronavirus shit, I'd be going to Prague to meet the developers of Factorio and for a 1.0 release party. And I would be like, I'm in awe of, like, the programmers for Factorio. I don't understand how. I just don't understand how with Factorio and programming. Just mind-boggling. Now, this is not a barrel roll. This is an aileron roll. Poorly executed, because I didn't actually use the rudder at any point. But it's still a hell of a lot of fun to do. Contact Kinshasa Center? Kinshasa is one of the city-states in Civ 6, right? Pretty sure. What a beautiful area. Guys, we landed, or we did a touch and go in a volcano. That's definitely a first for me.
Going to 126.5, QQQ, Quebec, 18. Goma, approach QQQ, Quebec, 18, 7,400 feet.
Now, I mean, the 172, we'd have to truly like replace the wheels. These wheels are made for asphalt landings. But other than that, this would make a fine bush plane, but not with these wheels. You need those like what we had on the ultralight. Well, we were still going way too fast there. Like what we had on the ultralight, those big fat tires. That's what we really need for these bush landings, but not too shabby. Gently apply a little toe brake. Please don't stand up until the plane comes to a full and complete stop, and the pilot has turned off the seatbelt light. Have a little picnic over here. See if some giraffes come by. I don't know what kind of wildlife is in the D.R.C. though. All right, next flight. Huh? Thanks, Chaos. Yeah, I know the QQQ sounds like pew pew pew, which is kind of entertaining. Hey, me and Essentia. You can drive off a cliff to take off. Yeah, I mean, we did a downhill takeoff coming out of the caldera of the volcano, so that was pretty good.